I think at this time it's so important for us as physicians to take care of ourselves too, or else we won't be able to be useful and be able to give the care we need.
It's a different type of stress than we've experienced before as healthcare providers. It's just that unknown that we're facing, and it's also the stress of, if I am exposed, what am I bringing to my family?
I've had a couple of moments where I wasn't doing that well, where I felt probably a little overwhelmed by a lot of the changes that were going on.
I work as the director for all of the physician support programs at the Saskatchewan Medical Association. This anticipatory stuff, I think, has been really hard for people. When you give physicians who very much like to be in control and are doers, you have them wait for a long time for the crisis to come, there is a tendency to begin catastrophizing. And that created, I think, a significant amount of anxiety for people because they weren't in control. They didn't know what to expect. It's hard to remain hypervigilant and relaxed at the same time.
I've been in touch in the past with the physician support program through the SMA. That program is fantastic.
We are all going to be vulnerable at times during this, so reach out for that support. It's really important that people have the foundational self-care things in place.
One of the things that I've always found is really important to my wellness is maintaining daily physical activity.
I've been doing meditation every day, which has been actually really calming and helpful.
I made myself a new rule last week that anytime I have to be on a WebEx meeting that's longer than half an hour, I do it while I'm on the treadmill at home.
Their work is very, very important, but their personal lives are just as important. And how do you transition from work to home so that you're actually present with your family? Because that's the important piece.
My family has been helping me. So one of the silver linings, I would say, is when I'm taking a break, we all take it together. We go out to the park and play soccer together.
We need to make sure that we're open enough and we're self-aware enough to know what our limitations are and know when to ask for help and need help and know when we're struggling.
I would encourage anyone that thinks they're struggling or just even needs to talk it out. Don't feel ashamed. It doesn't make you any less of a doctor.
You do not have to go through this by yourself. Stress is inevitable, but struggling is optional.